Hey everyone, it's Will, Gamerdad, with another video for you. So first off, I'd like to give a shout out to one of my Patreon supporters, Frank. Thanks for your support. Now if you check your notices and you know what time of the month it is, you'll know that you're going to have a once a month Fateful encounter, aka the 7 days encounter SDE. So this usually shows up at the beginning of every month, and so usually 3, we call it random units, are selected, of which this is a paid banner, and it is uprated to 7.77% for each of the 3 featured units. And then of course, if you want those 3 featured units at a higher rate, you can definitely go for that. Other than that, the other 80% would be any random 5-star that's currently available in the game. So we can see those 3 here: AS Alulu, AS Chio, and AS Hardy. Alright, so I guess we'll go directly to the banner, and in tonight's episode of Should You Summon, we'll discuss the 3 units and what my thoughts are about this particular banner. Now if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, I really appreciate it. I also do have a Patreon account for those who want to support me this way. Now first of all, like I said before, you can clearly see the 7.77%. Note that the 4.5s are not uprated, and they're the same chance of every other 4.5 star in the game. And of course, if you don't get one of the 3 featured units, you'll be having a really low chance to get one of the other 100 plus 5 stars in the game. So Flamel, Eva, blah 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 blah. AS Odaha should be in here as well. And of course, all the altars are in here as well. So we can just scroll right all the way down. Nekogami is right there. 0.01%. So very, very low chance. You have much better chance of getting things like Sora, of course, or the bots and Rainbow Sisters at 150 times that instead of 0.01. Alright, so just quickly here. AS Alulu, unfortunately at this point in time, is not very viable in today's meta. I know she has a multi-hit, I know she's a wind type slash attacker who also sets slash zone. I also know that when she came out, she was quite powerful at the time, relatively. However, shortly after or around the same time, Crest had come out, Radius was first, and then after that, more and more slash zone setters came out to play. As a result, she really hasn't been used in any endgame team comps, although at one point I did use her as an AS unit to satisfy one of the AS requirements for the one of the boss rushes where you need a win type team. So unfortunately, not really a prize at this point, although some people do like her purgatory style and the fact that, Alulu's Alulu, right? Okay, AS Chio is an interesting one. Now, if you've seen my videos using a Magic team, AS Chio is still very much the mainstay of a Magic type team, or if you want to use it as an Earth DPS team, you can do so as well, or Earth Magic, whatever you want. She is amazing. She has high-powered, high mod damage, preemptively sets poison and pain, lots and lots of damage. And unfortunately, she doesn't heal or anything like that, but she boosts end of turn for both power and int if it's an Earth type move in an Earth zone, or magic type attacks if it's a magic zone. So she is a dual zone setter depending on the number of units you have in your team, either having staff or earth capabilities. And so the fact that she's flexible and extremely powerful is a mainstay and very invaluable. However, if you're free to play or even a light spender, you can grind out 5 Sayori Hime treatises, in which case the value as a paid banner drops significantly. So as much as she's an awesome unit, I can't justify paying, 1,000 paid stones or 1 Heaven's ticket in order to spend on that unit alone. So we already nixed 2 out of 3. And finally, we do have AS Hardy. Now, AS Hardy is a pretty good unit. 2nd Flash Strike setter. Very powerful fire blood, multi-hit capability, ability to break zones, has some wind resist shielding. And so can end fights on his own, can be combined with other fire blend multi-hit units such as ES Suzette, which is just still in the store. You can see Lucifer is still there. He's a pretty valuable unit to go for. Even his normal style isn't terrible, just from the fact that still has the ability to shield from wind attacks up to 60%, although obviously, and a fire zone setter to boot, right? So unfortunately, like most 7-day encounters, I would argue that this one probably isn't the one for you. I would rather you spend your Fateful money on other more powerful banners. And if you are catching up with upcoming content from the Another Eden wiki, or you know what Japan is releasing, you'll know that other powerful units are coming, and so can't justify spending any money on this. Now that being said, let me know in the comments below if you still want to add one of these three, or just summon in a Fateful because it guarantees a 5-star anyways. If you're new to the game, I guess you could spend it, but I still wouldn't recommend it to anyone at this point, unfortunately. Now, the last thing I'll say about this banner is that usually we try to guess what kind of theme this month is in terms of the unit. I'm going to have to go out on a limb here and say these are all three are zone setters. Obviously, we have Flash Strike slash Wind, Fire Zone. We have Earth slash Magic, and then Alulu is just a slash unit on her own. Okay. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.